So today they were predicting rain all day, and then it changed to they're predicting rain by lunchtime, but I thought I'd take a chance and get out. There was a Mexican restaurant that just opened up here locally that looked pretty cool. Actually, they had a Volkswagen bus out in front the other day. I'm not even sure if they're open yet. I'm going to go down with the R1, check it out, do a little investigating down in that area. And to be honest, even a short ride, boy, I say that so many times, because a short ride for me is like a cup of coffee. Sometimes it gets you through a tough time. It really does. Now, the last few days have been quite an adventure. We've repaired some lawn furniture, fixed an umbrella, and put in 6,500 pounds of stone. And thank you, Joe. Quite a few adventures in the last few days, but we're ready to get back out on the open road. So I checked the weather this morning. We did all our chores here, except for feeding the fish and feeding the animals. I'm all set to go. And guess what? Karen says they changed the forecast. Big rain coming at noon. Well, that means I've got a couple hours. I'm still going to get a ride. Maybe I'm going to get wet. Who knows? And I am excited because I want to get the back wheel on this guy and get a ride in. And we have a market meetup coming up in a few days. Maybe I'd have it ready. I don't know. Vlad said he already put it in the mail. Well, we'll see how the mail comes. The last time Chris put a muffler in the mail for me, it was 31 days to go 60 miles for the post office. What can I say? We live in a modern country. And I know Luciano's already been out on the H1, and I've got him ready to go. I actually even was at AutoZone, and I bought an extra gallon of two-stroke oil, anticipating that we're going to have a great two-stroke summer. But still hasn't come here yet. Still a little chilly out, too. Okay, fellas. Your noses are all wet this morning. So this was the stonework we did yesterday, and this was quite a big job. Again, Joe, thank you very much for the help. 92 bags, 55 pounds a bag. You figure it out. Listen to those church bells ringing in the morning. What a great way to start off the day. Now the only little glitch we have in the day is it is going to rain. And they said by 12 o'clock, but I see it's getting cloudy out to the west already, so we're going to have our coffee and head out. This is always a great way to start the day. Now that we have a nicely manicured backyard, we go over to the window. We can sit out there and have our coffee outside today. And one last check of the shop. Make sure everything's drying. That job came out great. Joe, you're going to be so happy to get that bike put back together. I got my poles drying up here. We're going to try to do that string or that cable in the next day or so. And the big one, to get the back wheel and a new sprocket on the GS. But right now, it's time to get a quick ride before that rain comes. One final check of the weather, and it doesn't look real promising out west. It's looking bad, in fact. But we have worked in the yard for a few days and we need a ride. We're addicted. It's pure addiction. Oh, nothing like the sound of a Crossplane clearing out all that moisture out of the exhaust. The flowering trees are already starting to bloom, but the clouds are coming. And the sky just got darker and darker for the whole first hour of this ride. But I still wanted to check out this new restaurant, and it turned out to be a good little adventure. So this was one of the little pit stops I wanted to make. This is a place that just opened, and it looks pretty cool, to be honest. That big tiki head in the front, it got my full attention. I gave a good photo op for when you want to take a picture of your bike here. Yeah, he looks a lot like Luciano, in fact. Maybe they used him for the model. I don't know, but this looks like a cool place, but because we're sequestered, we have about another month before we're going to even attempt to go out. We want to both make sure that, that we're safe, and as I'm sure all my friends are. And they had a cool Volkswagen bus in front. I got a couple of pictures of the Volkswagen bus, and that's one of Karen's favorite things, is having an old Volkswagen bus. And eventually, as we knew was going to happen, the little raindrops start dropping. So it was time to head back to the ranch. So it looks like we got home just in time to beat the raindrops. It's just starting to show a little bit of rain on the windscreen here. It's a lot more fun than getting home and having to spend an hour cleaning the bike, especially after that day we had yesterday. But boy, you come home, those stones look great. And again, thank you, Joe. So of course, as soon as you get home, it stops. But the clouds are black off to the west. But I did get a couple hours of riding, and it's always better to have a short ride than no ride at all, that's for sure. And today's a good example of that. Anyway, I want to thank the healthcare workers. Thank you guys so much. Keeping us safe, keeping us healthy. Maybe they kept your family healthy too. Wonderful. Thank you very much. And I hope you did enjoy the video. All our adventures, yard work, fixing umbrellas, making carbon fiber parts. I don't know, going on these rides where it rains, where it doesn't rain, and well, but again, a short ride is better than no ride. And I'm recharged and ready to resume the chores at the farm. Even a short ride in the rain, I like to get the raindrops off. I know not everybody does. Some people love that patina look. I like that cleaner than new look, to be honest. But anyway, I want to clean this up because the next time we ride it, I want it to be clean. And as I say, I like every day to be different than the day before. This day certainly was a surprise. We got that new little restaurant opening up. That looked like a pretty cool place. I'm not sure Karen's ready. We got about a month before we're ready to go out in public again, but we do have our first shot, but not our second one. But that, to me, there's nothing better than coming out to the garage, knowing the bike's all prepped, clean, ready to go. That is a really good feeling. And after a ride with a few raindrops, this is a good excuse to clean the bike. Although you don't really need one. Now we're all clean, and all we need now is an excuse to ride again. But I don't think we're going to really need an excuse. Next couple of days is supposed to be variable weather. You never know when you're going to get a ride. But every ride is better than no ride at all. Again, I said it again. Thanks for watching. So the day ended on a positive note. We did get a ride, did get out a little bit, get some fresh air, get some raindrops on the bike. It is always good to get out, even for a short ride is good. Good exercise, good fresh air, not much not to like. Now, we have some nasty weather coming up the next couple of days, but the bike is ready for the next ride, and that's why I like to go to bed at night, knowing that bike is like a loaded gun with 12 bullets in the 6 chambers. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. I enjoy making them. I hope you enjoy watching them and sharing them. And thanks so much for watching.